Hi, welcome to your general daily read, the 7th of July. I really hope you're well. Let's see what's underlining on the 7th of July. So just finding out of the inner child to see what's going on today. So what do we all need to know on the 7th of July about our inner child? What do we need to know? What messages do we need to know from our inner child today? What inner child messages? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is here. This is reminding us that the door is always open to the opportunities that are lying ahead. Our inner child wants us to explore more, explore a possibility of creativity, but also have the courage to go forward. Go forth and help yourself in finding the treasures that lie beyond our normal day. So you can see here that she really wants to go forth. So the door is open, it's wide open. So any analogy for you today, that the door is open, so the possibilities are endless. You only have to tap into that. Give yourself permission and acceptance to actually go forward. So we have the Four of Swords. This is probably where you're getting a little bit of procrastination about going through the door. So when you're sailing up the stream or just drifting along, you need cooperation from friends and family, but also yourself. The cooperation within yourself is allowing a time just to float by, just resting your mind and relaxing where that raft is taking you. It's not the time to make heavy decisions today. It's a time for resting, relaxing, and your inner child is definitely saying aspire to go into this garden, to seek other pastures, other cultures, other hobbies, other relationships, kind of. So it's a time just to drift by and see what turns up. Okay, so we have the Eight of Crystals here. The Eight of Crystals. So this is a time to really reflect back to you just all the hard work that you have done. So you can see the ice melting there a little bit with the flowers forming and the figure of 8 and the fertility of what you can create more of. So this door that's suddenly opening to you will really reveal some really exciting things. Now your inner child probably knows this and wants to get to it. It's not quite complete though. She hasn't made the infinity sign complete, but she's about to. She's a bit like the magician. She knows that the songbird is on the branch to give her inspiration to bring down to her. So she is willing to create on a more practical level. The learning that she had to do to bring down to be able to skate on the ice even. So it could be an analogy for some of you. Are you skating on thin ice? So resting your mind with that is really a good idea. So she's helped along here by really tapping into her higher self, especially when learning needs to be put into place. So maybe you have to learn to open the door to the possibility that is just around the corner. When you open that door, you know the goodness that will be there waiting for you. What else is going on? Let's shuffle the cards and do a feeling. Okay, so what do we all need to know from our inner child? What does our inner child need to give us on the 7th of July? 7th of July messages from our inner children. Okay. So, got Huckleberry Finn, Child of Crystals. So the Child of Crystals is sitting here really contemplating a prosperity, because Huck Finn, he was a poor dude, wasn't he? But he knows he's streetwise. So with that streetwise aspect, you can now explore the new venture that needs to be going on. So even though he likes to be alone, he also likes to interact with people. So on this exploration, he may need the help from his mindset, his heart, as well as really finding the knowledge. So this is the meaning that the child, your inner child, is trying to portray, that what is beginning to grow, that small oneness becomes greater when we take the opportunity before us. So you've also got the Ace of Crystals. So money and practical matters are really in place today. So you can see this significantly when you spend the time to actually learn new things. The energy that you can give to produce more of is vast. It really is. And imparting your knowledge and skill to other people can also do that. If you work hard now, take the opportunity, everything is going to multiply. He has the ability to make this happen, and when you start it and receive it and know it's there for you, it's going to come in amazing amount. So we have Two of Wands. This is the reflection back to yourself of how you can make the decision to go forward. It's a lot like the Moon card, this. She's looking at a reflection, and she just wonders how real the situation is. So if your situation today seems too good to be true, then it is true. So taking the opportunity, weighing it up, and seeing the probability if it suits you. Because the experiences that you've had at the moment, you are deciding whether to take that door. Should I wait a little bit longer? Should I rest my mind? Should I wait? Or should I grow the opportunity significantly? So that's good. I'm going to give you a little fairy message today. See what the fairies say about all this. So what can we learn from the fairies today? Fairies are very connected to the earth, but also to ourselves. So they really connect to our spiritual sometimes and our higher mental. So what lesson can we learn from the fairies today? Okay. So, I don't believe it. Your inner child. Funny. Tarot cards are so funny. They make me laugh anyway. So, your inner child. So, I picked the right pack to do today with the inner child. But when the fairies need to tell us about their inner child, it can also mean you're having a child as well. It can be really literal at times. But the inner child really needs to be listened to, because we grew up too fast. You know, 1 minute we're a child, we want to be an adult, and boom, we're full of responsibility. So our inner child really needs to come out to play more. So being like Huck Finn, oh, we need to play more. We need to be canny enough to set forth and go out. So the fairy really wants us to have fun. So hopefully today you can find a little segment in your day when you can tap into that fun aspect and go skating, go fishing, go playing with anything. I mean, even getting in touch with your own crystals, or starting to really develop a aspect where growth is possible. So as long as you please your inner child, you can't go wrong. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a fantastic day today. Lots of love to you. I'll see you in your normal reading of daily horoscope astrology. Okay, thank you, bye.